Hey everyone, my name is Brandon Thomas, and welcome back to my Automation Journey series. Now, throughout this journey, we've explored quite a bit, going from foundational playbooks to building out our own job templates and workflows. In just last week's video, we discussed things such as role-based access control, scheduling automation, and how to manage your inventory inside AAP itself. But now that we've actually covered how automation is structured inside the platform, I wanted to take a step back and ask the question of how does it actually all scale? And what does it look like when you're trying to manage this level of automation for a growing team or even across an entire organization? So this brings up today's topics of discussion, which includes things like the automation controller, scaling automation in practice, and a quick look at something called execution environments, which, trust me, will be huge as you keep going along your own automation journey. So the first thing I wanted to talk about here is something I've actually touched upon in previous videos, but I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the topic itself within this video. The automation controller is what I'm talking about here, as it's essentially the central brain of Ansible's automation platform. It's what lets you actually run, manage, and track your automation securely and at scale. But what makes the controller so important isn't that it just exists, it's how it organizes automation into a repeatable, manageable process for your team. You can think of the automation controller as like a mission control center. You define job templates, connect credentials, inventories, or your projects, and the controller takes care of the execution and tracking. You can also queue jobs, view real-time status, audit logs, and even link jobs together through workflows. And when things go wrong, you get insight into why, which is exactly what you need when automation scales beyond just one person. Now let's talk about what scaling automation looks like in real life and how it's actually shown up in my own learning journey. Now, when I first started out, I was learning Ansible on the command line, whether it was testing simple playbooks or running ad hoc commands. But over time, I realized that I wasn't just writing automation for myself anymore, and I started to explore different things such as job templates, building workflows, and understanding how teams automate across different environments, whether it's dev, staging, or production. And this is when it hit me and I started to realize that scaling automation isn't just about doing more, it's about doing it securely, consistently, and collaboratively. You can picture it like this. It starts out with you automating tasks on your own. Then your team starts using shared playbooks and templates. And then eventually your entire organization is orchestrating workflows across different clouds and data centers, all powered by Ansible and AAP. The automation controller is the piece that helps manage that journey from individual scripts to enterprise-wide orchestration. Now, I want to touch on something I've only really just started learning by myself, and this is execution environments. These are a bit more complex than anything else I've really talked about up to this point, but they are going to be really important as you start to scale up within automation. Execution environments, or EEs, are containerized environments that bundle everything you need to run Ansible, including collections, dependencies, and runtime settings. This means every automation job runs in a consistent, portable environment no matter where it's launched. You don't have to worry about if it's going to work on your machine anymore, and it can be a huge shift for reliability and consistency, especially in larger teams. So no, you don't have to become a container expert overnight, but just knowing what an execution environment is and how it helps standardize automation across different teams will be super valuable as you move along. So in conclusion, here are some things I hope you can take away from this video. For one, the automation controller helps you scale from one-person scripts to full team workflows, whereas automation scaling means you're shifting your mindset from personal efficiency to secured, shared, enterprise-ready automation. Now, when it comes to execution environments, not only does it help you do it consistently, but it also makes sure it comes without any type of surprises as well. And as someone who's still early on within their own automation journey, these tools have been absolute game changers for me, and not just what I can automate, but how I also think about automation as well. And if you're getting started just like me, keep pushing, as you'll be amazed at how quickly you start to pick up on things with the right tools in your hand and a little bit of curiosity. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next week.